Down there? Deep in the dark abyss?
Huh? Who are you? I certainly didn't invite you. I think I'd remember if I had.
I'm Yunhua, proud member of the Huasun Valley Order, hailing all the way from the land of the morning light. Investigating the Black Death brought me across the Imperial Sea. Though, in a place so incomprehensible, the unbelievable must be believed. If so, then, please tell me, whatever came of the Black Death? Who could have left a joke like this here? The morning light. Huh? I never told you? I'm a mother. We'll meet again in our homeland.
Balanos' very future is in your hands. Ah, what a tale. By the way, have you heard about... what was it? Numbo...
Gramps, it's Nampo. Nampo.
Ah, yes. Nampo. Not the easiest to pronounce, that's for sure. Not sure why they underwent such a drastic name change. We're speaking of that harbor across the Magoria Sea, on that foreign continent, the one they used to call Port Rat. After such long construction, it's finally open! And they tell new visitors, even the mountains and rivers have changed. It's a saying in their land, meaning there have been great changes. How was that? Did I sound like a real Morninglander?
According to records, Rat is an antiquated name for the region. Nampo is the more modern name. Right, Gramps? So, Port Rat isn't necessarily wrong. But nowadays people call that area Dami Pier.
Velia is planning to start trade with Nampo. We need to beat out Altanova, Ancado, and Etheria. These are the first steps to solidifying the position of Balanos within the Republic. So, we thought, maybe you could go along with...
Just spit it out! This is a big undertaking, and we want you to be a part of it.
Go to the land of the morning light as our representative. Test the waters. See if it's safe to set up a trade route.
Embarking on another adventure? How exciting! I'd love...
I'm envious of you at times like these. A journey to a mysterious continent. I'm far too old for such adventures. Enjoy the journey for me. There is a saying in that land. Yank the bull's horn while it's steaming. It is the same as saying, strike while the iron is hot. No better time than...
Well then, do take care of yourself.
Oh yeah, you have to bring back presents, all right?
No pressure, adventurer. Just remember, Balanos' very future is in your hands.
Oh, Igor, let them be, would you? Just enjoy your trip.
Safe travels, adventurer.
Let us have a drink when you return.
Don't forget our presents!
Lot of boats, lot of boats.
I'm unmatched in fishing. Hey, you! Caught lots of fish, have you? Here, bring 'em over. Let's see whose is bigger.
Hey there, adventurer! Long time no see. How have you been? I received a letter from Chief Igor. You know, I'm the one who put the idea of establishing trade with the Land of the Morning Light in his head. Do you know how much power I actually... Never mind. You'll figure it out soon enough. So, what do you think? This is the Land of the Morning Light! Here or there, it's all basically the same. Come on, I'll show you to the customs office. The port just recently opened to foreigners, so it's a bit chaotic. Really bustling though, huh? Have no fear. I, Yunhua, pulled a few strings in advance. So you should be able to get clearance with no problem.
What? Entrance denied? For some other country, sure, but I'm from the land of the soaring bird. This is nonsense.
Hey, those decisions are above my station. My hands are tied. It's not just Skylanders. Riverlanders are in the same boat.
Time is money for us merchants.
The lockdown won't be for long, so just take a seat. I'm sure the Yongam of the East will sort things out soon.
Oh, customs officer, thank you for everything. Oh, right. How's your father?
Hello! It is an honor to meet you, Dame Yanhua.
Dame? Such a matronly old title. Does it fit me? I'm clearly still an elegant young woman.
I stand corrected. Your word is my command.
Oh no, we're just ordinary soldiers. Oh, that's Gupto. Do you remember his dad? Do you really need to say it out loud? Hey, Gupto!
Officer Kim Gaptol, at your service.
Oh, still with all the formality. Are you going to drop it, or do I need to go find your commanding officer?
Sorry, sir. I mean, ma'am.
Seriously?
Sorry.
His attitude made a complete 180. Oh, and that thing I asked about earlier? Get it taken care of fast.
Yes, ma'am. You're that person who will be entering today, I see. You're being permitted to enter under very special circumstances, you know. Don't fix your hat string under a plum tree, or anything else that would make you look suspicious.
He's saying don't do anything that makes you suspicious. We've had better days, but nothing for you to worry about.
All right, you're all done here. Welcome to the country. You can enter over there.
Thank you, Gupto. Say hi to your dad for me.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
He won't give up.
Safe travels.
Kids these days, they're so undisciplined, you know? In the old days, we showed respect for our higher-ups and acted appropriately in every situation. Do you see that giant Giwa roof building on the hill? That's the provincial office of Donghae, responsible for half of this country. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. This is Nampo's Moodle Village. So, what do you think? Pretty cool, right? Again, welcome to the land of the morning light. Go there and register as a foreigner. It should help. You can go alone, right? I have some things to take care of in the marketplace. But I do have a friend I want you to meet. They should be waiting in front of that building there. All right, I'm off. But I...
You filthy rat! Think you can get away without paying us back? We'll show you what happens when you mess with us. The hard way!
Sir, could you slow down just for a moment?
Enough lazing about. Tie these miscreants up at once.
Ah, pleasure to meet you. From overseas, ain't you? Already heard all about you from Lady Yunhua. Oh, I'm Dulce. Consider me your friend. Let's go get you that foreigner registration. Are you just gonna stand there all day? Come on, let's get going. Strange, huh? They built a perfectly good port, and then blocked entry for foreign travelers. And, how do you know Lady Yunhua? You must be quite well connected. Good for you. Huh? Sleeping on the job? Hey there! You've got a customer.
Hello there. Did someone say complaint?
Oh, my. I haven't seen a foreigner in some time.
I heard that the young Gom of the East is quite hard on his troops. I guess it's not the case for his, bookworms?
Not at all, not at all. Welcome to the friendly, trustworthy provincial office of Donghae.
There we go. Look at that $1 million smile. This is the person I told you about. Please get them registered.
Of course. Let's see. Where's my book? Here it is. Now, what's your name? I'm sorry, what was that? I didn't quite catch it.
Huh, that was quick. Did you get everything?
Of course. Have a little faith, won't you? All right, you should get going. I'm quite busy, as you can see.
Yeah, you're busy. So is everybody else. Big talk for someone who just woke up from a nap.
Okay, looks like we're all done here. You see that tavern there? Let's head on over. Huh? Y'all are full-grown. You can't find your way there? Traveling alone is the only way to get the real experience. Don't look at me like that. You're on your own. Now, I told you all you need to know. Head down to that tavern.
The seeds of Donghae line my stomach. I mean my shelves. Yeah. What's with the condescending tone? I'm not a kid. The seeds of Donghae line my stomach. I mean my shelves. Yeah.
I am Dalhun, the greatest blacksmith in Donghae, and I would kill for some kimchi and steamed rice right now. I am Dalhun, the greatest black careful. The flame cannot distinguish flesh. Careful.
Leave your storage matters to me, Doodle. I'll keep tabs on all your goods, both with and without legs.
In my head, I envision enduring fierce. If we had more laborers like yourself, we'd easily build a boat that could slice the sea in half. In my head, I envision enduring. You think you're ready to build a boat? You're in luck. We're in need of work hands by the yard.
Oh my, you're 100. Don't you ever skip a meal. You hear me, dearie? My dearest grandson could eat 5 helpings in one sitting.
Cows are totally better than horses. That slow way of life.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Your weapon! It's crying out for help!
It is hard to make your... How can I create such... If Zhang-Ho settles in the marketplace, I'm done for. I've got to sell as many ceramics as I can while he's still in Solgaji Forest.
Suro, you wanna borrow my... Sometimes I think to myself, what good is armor to shell folk?
Buy a best. I want to live.
Try this. Try this. You must. I don't have to give you a light squeeze to tell you're right for the picking. Hmm?
Don't even think of causing a ruckus. Oh, making an honest living all day sure takes a toll on your back. Have you heard the news? Well, Yongnam and Yeonsu. Oh my, I can't. Oh, dear me.
Help! Someone's died!
No one move! Everyone here is now a suspect.
The Hyungam of Dalbol Village.
Blind! Oh! Oh my!
What's all this?
I saw it all.
What are you saying?
Where this person walked by. That's where the dead body was found. Look at the blood on their feet.
Take them away!
Yes, sir!
You there? Who are you talking to right now? Can you also see that black thing with the red eyes? So you can see it. Such a young person, gobbling up them black stones. Only those like me have an excuse to do something like that.
Fire! Fire! Traveler! Are you okay? You're not hurt?
Let's talk later. First to unlock this door. Fast!
Where are they?
This drives me crazy.
Whoa, look who's got skills.
We're going to jump into the well. Got it?
Huh? A well? Well, lady, wait for us.
Escapee! Capture the convict!
Come on, I think we're almost there. Wait, hold on a sec. Where's Lady Yonhua?
A prisoner has escaped!
Sheesh, we gotta get out of here. Oh man, what do we do? Huh? That's it. Come right here. Traveler, stay put and don't move a muscle. I'm gonna go get Lady Yonhua. Be right back. Understand?
Anything?
No, we found no trace of them.
You still haven't found them?
Oh, sorry, sir.
They cannot have gotten very far. Move out! Search everywhere! Who's there? An innocent person has no reason to run. I am Idoksu, Warden of Donghae Province. I shall now commence my interrogation.
본관 동해도 관찰사 이덕수. 지금부터 형을 집행하노라.
By our laws, the judgment of an escaped criminal falls to the judge, and in accordance with those laws, I hereby sentence the guilty to death!
No!
What? The law is the law!
We gotta go, now! You too, Lady Yonhua!
Haven't you ever heard of knocking? Well, well, well. Speak of the tiger. I was wondering when you'd show up. Wait, did you come alone? How many times must I tell you? Time here flows differently from the outside world. You make me wait all this time and you didn't even bring Yunhua? Did something happen? Wait, Youngam? What's that? Hold up, so you're saying you just abandoned Yunhua? There? You're going back right now! If I find out that Yunhua is hurt, you'll never step foot in the Magnus ever again!
Ah! You scared me! I thought you were out of your mind, jumping into that well like that. But Lady Yunhua was right. You came back alive. Excuse me? That's Lady Yunhua? And obviously she got away. Alrighty, let's go now. The young Gom of the East is making his way here as we speak. To Dalbol Village. If we travel through the night, we'll arrive before dawn. Let's go then. Lady Yunhua's waiting. Almost there. Dalbol Village, the heart of Donghe. Sheesh. Who the heck lives in a place like this? What? No way! What the devil's going on so early in the morning?
I thought I was gonna die. Hey, wake up! Come on, Chibok! Keep it together, man! Your mother is waiting for you!
I'm sure this is Dalbol Village, but... are they at war or something?
The Tigers attacked.
Sangun really lives up to his name. Our garrison was razed to the ground.
Oh my, oh mercy. Where'd the chief go, leaving his apothecary unattended in this chaos?
Mr. Kim said he saw the chief over that way, on his way up to Hongnim Base.
Seriously? Isn't that where the Gumiho's been spotted?
That roar. It must be Sangun.
It's so chaotic.
Those beasts will be here soon. Dulce, get these people evacuated. Do whatever it takes.
Yes, my lady.
We're not under the Youngum's protection all the way out here. So keep both of your eyes peeled. We haven't fought together in a while.
Ready?
Are you okay? I'll explain later. For now, let's get out of here. People will be here soon. Dulce, over here!
Yes, milady.
Ow, that was rough. You alright? Your skills haven't dulled a bit.
To me, your ladyship is the head turner. How can you pull that off at your age?
What's that supposed to mean? You're asking what that was? That was Sangun, Tebek's guardian. He used to be the guardian of this land. I wonder how he ended up leading the Chunky.
I'm telling you, Sangun's just the start. Weird, unthinkable things are happening all over. Sure, it looks peaceful on the outside, but people dropping dead daily's kind of fishy, don't you think?
First time here and already accused of murder. Not a great start. And I heard that a curfew was put into place before you arrived.
Curfew? In Seoul? So we can't get into the capital? On account of the Moodle village murder?
Yep, right. Oh, I have something for you. It's the key to an artifact in Sangun's Tiger Palace. The Jade Orb of Lord Bonghwang of Mount Ashi. It looks like an ordinary orb right now, but it actually holds the power to seal the dark energy. If you capture the resentment of those who poison the land within here, you will have the means to unlock the artifact hidden in the Tiger Palace. Since ancient times, Sangun has rewarded Sunbi and warriors who proved their bravery and wisdom in his Tiger Palace. If you can complete this key and bring the artifact at the Tiger Palace, you will be lauded by his royal court. More so as you're a foreigner. The curfew will be lifted and trade between our land and Balanos will flourish. Ta-da! Happy ending. Why go through all the trouble, you may be asking? There is a reason we need to get our hands on that artifact. Have you seen those weird people with blood-red eyes? Do they remind you of anything? I'm sure you've seen it before. When a human and a black spirit cannot coexist, the mindless husks they become. Yes, we call the spirits infesting them Odukshini. They're basically the black spirits of this land. They don't attack people like Sangun or Changi. But once you let them in, they will feast upon your mind. They are building up power roaming around the Donghae province. Once they gather enough, they'll be able to cross over the ocean. All the people you love and left behind there are in great danger. Luckily, with the artifact of the Tiger Palace, you can seal them away. So let's restore peace to this land and make a name for ourselves to score that Balanos trade deal. That's what we call killing two birds with one stone. Dulce, you just help the traveler until I get back, just as you've done for me.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take good care of him. And, how'd you get such a precious item anyway?
That's my little secret. Anyway, you can plainly see that I'm no ordinary person. Customs was a breeze thanks to me. Currying my favor will only benefit you, I promise. I've got some other business to attend to. I'll join you soon, so do your best till then.
But, milady, you barely slept. Have some cook pot before you... Huh? She left. But, milady, you barely slept. Have some cook pot before you...
Oh, yeah, what was it again? She's busy searching for medicine for her little brother. Having lived apart for 50 years, it looks like longevity runs in the family. Meganusu? Or was it Maganosu? You didn't hear any word about her brother in there. Eh? Ah, did she pull that trick on you too? He's not her son, but they do have at least a 20-year age gap. Her mother passed away while giving birth to him, and she's basically taken on that role ever since. I know in a way he's like a son to her, but I didn't think she would actually introduce him to you as her son.
Time stopped for her in the Meganusu. She looks young, but Lady Yunhua is actually quite old. Sure, she keeps up that bubbly exterior, but underneath, not knowing if your sick brother is alive, that's a deep sadness. If it's your ladyship's command, I'll go as far as the Dragon Palace. Well, did you say you come from Bananosu? Yeah, Balanosu. Whew, that's one heck of a name to pronounce.
I should introduce myself properly as well. I'm Dulce of Hanji County. And this is, well, it's not a big deal. It's a gift that I prepared for you. It's small, but I put a lot of thought into it. I heard you're a friend of Lady Yunhua's, so it's the least I could do to show my sincerity. It'll be helpful for you throughout your journey in this land.
I hope we get along well. Any more questions for me? Eh? Have a bit more backbone, Balanosu. Now, how do we deal with the Jade Orb? See, there's a bounty on your neck as a murder case suspect, and I suspect all the villagers will be on the lookout. Huh? Why are there so many people over there? Blast it all, I'll go have a look. You just stay right here.
Unlike if you are in...
Welcome! Welcome!
Don't touch the If you don't want to bring ruin upon your household, never, ever let it...
Traveler, you gotta see this notice. What kind of miracle? It reads, a suspect in the Moodle Village murder fell into a well and died. Seeing you jump into a well, they must have thought you took your own life or something. But there's still a curfew, it seems. Thought it was due to the murder investigation. Anywho, now we can rest easy. No need to worry about getting arrested while roaming the city now. This is about the victim of the murder in Moodle Village. My word, it was the chief of Soupmole. I heard he was a kind-hearted soul. And Soupmole is in ruin now, struck by Duokshini's thunderbolt. That would be the king of the Dokebi and the village in Dokebi Forest. Why do you keep looking at him when you can't even understand him? Come on, you're killing daylight. I'll go around the marketplace and see if there's anyone on our tail. Relax and take a look around at your leisure.
Did you hear?
Another person died at Go. I just overheard this from over yonder. Another person hanged themselves.
Oh my. What is this world coming to? Another one? And in the Goen Plateau reed field too, huh? How many does that make now?
What's that? Someone...
No. What are you talking about? Say, I sure am feeling peckish.
I shall do my best. I shall do my best to make sure your mounts are well rested after their long travels. Just leave it to me.
Wow, Trap. I want to make these horses happy.
Goodness! Are you— Oh, hello there, traveler. So dazzled by the sights and sounds of the market, you'd never even notice if your sack was stolen.
Normally people avoid. I'm greatly indebted to Dalbol's chief. I clean the village every day at dawn to pay him back.
My friends call me. Take a look around. Every bit of furniture in the Honorable Chue's home was made by yours truly.
Well, I may appear... If you ever...
Don't call me sarang. Clink, clank, clink, clank, thud. Don't call me sarang. It means love in our native tongue, and...
I turds wanna... I turd...
Only those with... You're eating well.
I'm Hondo. I used to like hunting. Not anymore.
Back in the day, these days, young...
I'm Duckgoo. I'm Duckgoo. I left some marks at places that hold special meaning to me. If you happen to see them, I hope you'll think of me.
Hello there! Hello there!
You think I'll turn a blind...
Nice to meet... I don't only sell meat. For a price, I can...
This is the goop pop of Doll Bowl I've been serving up for There's people waiting. Let's move it along. There's people waiting. There's people waiting. Let's move it along. There's people waiting. Let's move it along. What's the secret to my goop bop? There's people waiting.
No. What are you talking about? Say, Oh, boy! Yeah.
All right, now...
I knew that's what you...
Yeah, everything you hear today is just between us. You'll take it to your grave. You feel me? Word is, if you go into the reed field alone on a rainy day, a woman wearing a straw hat appears and says, "Have you seen my child? Have you seen my child?" And she chases after you with tears of blood running down her face. Yeah, and they say that woman, she just looks absolutely terrifying. One look and that image is forever burned into your eyes, driving all who've seen her to end their lives. If you ever have to go to Goen Plateau, just be mindful of what I told you today.
Say,
excuse me? The nerve of this guy. We're not just any servants. We're the servants of the Honorable Chue family. Our master pretty much owns all of Goen Plateau. We work there, so of course we would know.
As the saying goes, better to be a servant of a wealthy family. Fine, honorable servants. Please continue.
The rumors are truly frightening. I'd rather not entertain them myself. However, as a servant of the Chue family, it is my duty. Our master is very exact with punishments and rewards. As a head servant, he promised to marry me off next year. So my curiosity about my bride-to-be's beauty led me to a physiognomist in secret. And, well, turns out luck isn't on my side. At least in this lifetime.
Bride-to-be? You look like you've already got at least 3 kids. But a physiognomist around here, you say?
You're not from these parts, are you? You don't know that old man? The one who always carries a bottle of liquor. He's a local legend.
Oh, yes, of course. The one with the bottle. Of course I know him.
in the morning, drinking all the good luck. Sleeping in the evening, cast out all the bad. Oh, my head feels like it's gonna explode. Huh? Who are you? And do you got any booze? Huh? Reading? Oh, not with this beast of a hangover. But a drink might take the edge off. Hair of the dog, as they say.
Phew, you stink! You smell like you've been drinking all night.
Only most of the night. A man's gotta sleep, you know. Now, where did I stash that bottle? My emergency pick-me-up.
Hey, old man, stop talking about booze and give us a reading, will you?
Oh, you little thieves! You took it, didn't you, you scoundrels?
Oh boy, this does seem like that drunk physiognomist that the servants of the Honorable Che House were talking about, doesn't it? Wait a minute, did you just call us thieves? What are we, raccoons? Stop accusing innocent people.
Raccoons? Now that you mention it, you kind of look like one. Anyway, if you want a reading, bring me some booze.
Booze buried in the ground? I don't know about booze. People, though. Should be plenty.
Huh?
I've got children to...
Bury booze? What kind of stupid nonsense is this? Who would bury liquor here? Have you any idea who owns these lands?
All right. No need to call anyone stupid. Fine then. Never mind. Please go about your day.
Fools trying to waste my time. My legs are already aching from all these patrols.
Raccoons? Now that you mention it, you kind of look like one. Anyway, if you want a reading, bring me some booze.
Ugh, that senile old coot. He's done it again. I told him to stop putting people in danger.
Ah, so he usually puts people up to this, huh? Well, any idea where his booze might actually be?
Ugh. It's probably in that corner over there. He comes here and buries stuff like a mole every night. Now, take it and go.
So, did you get the booze?
What? You were...
What? I seem sober now? I guess reading your faces sobered me up real quick.
Oh, is that so? Fine, what does my face say? And what about our traveler here, too?
They say I'm a skilled physiognomist. But what's the good in that? Look at the state of my household. I can't even figure out how to make a living for myself. How could anyone do sober readings in this state? Ah, but don't mind me, I'm rambling. What do you think about the people here? The workers toiling away at Gon Plateau. Have you ever heard the saying, sweeping in the mornings brings in blessings, in the evening it sweeps misfortune away? It's a saying that was created in the tall reeds of Gon Plateau, which is unfortunate, because back in the day, people gathered together every season to cut down the reeds, and made a living off of it. It was shared farming land. It never belonged to anyone originally. We all treated it as a blessing bestowed upon all of us by the king. But one day, people claiming to be from the Honorable Che House came and planted stakes, declaring it their land.
So what happened to all those people who used to make a living cutting reeds? The demand for reeds wouldn't have dried up overnight.
What do you mean, what happened? They had to pay for the reeds using the money they made from selling them.
But why? Why would such a wealthy family do such a thing?
I mean, does human greed know an end? Funny, he didn't have the face of a wicked man. He might have been tricked by someone else's scheme, but I think I'm starting to feel a bit parched again. Do you want to have a drink with me? Something I brewed myself.
Yeah, right. So you mean to say that drinking is the cure for this so-called illness? Shouldn't you go see the doctor and get it checked out at least?
Nonsense! The booze I brew has medicinal properties. If you don't want to drink with me, go and entertain those Watchers down there.
Watchers? Why mention them now all of a sudden? Aren't there farmers these days that still burn down forests to farm?
Mm-hmm. It's written all over your faces that you two can't stand idly by in the face of injustice. So I'm just letting you know.
Ugh, you and your darn physiognomy. Now I feel like we just have to go there.
The Huajun are people who have gone through much hardship. They probably won't be welcoming you with open arms, so good luck.
Going to move all of this?
Hey, look over there. I couldn't help but see that lady trying to move such a heavy load.
Just my luck. I swear this work will put me into an early grave.
They say you never forget the ones who helped you through hardship. It's gonna take her a long... They say you never forget the one...
buy something while you're here, please. We're just barely scraping by. Thank you. I don't think we've met. Whoever you are, you're strangely kind.
We hear that often. But they say you get what you give, if you know what I mean.
You're not, by any chance, Wagon Kebby, are you? You must be. Remember me? It's Do-Young. Oh, yeah, my face is a bit dirty, isn't it? How have you been all this time?
What? Me? A Dokkebi? You got the wrong person. How could you say that? I'm a human just like you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was remembering something from the past.
It's a sad irony. It's a sad... We're completely out of materials. How could I possibly make with a whole lot of nothing?
Seems like this guy's out of materials. I have no idea what he's looking for. Repeat after me. You never forget the ones who helped you through hardship. You hear me, traveler? No biggie. We'll just repeat after me.
I'm Solyun. I'm Solyun.
By any chance? I can't believe you didn't forget me. Where have you been all this time?
What the? This is twice in one day someone's confused me for a Dokkebi. Look, you got the wrong person.
My apologies. I was remembering something from the past.
The chief wants to see us? I think my plan worked. But the chief has a visible Dokkebi mark. Everyone in town is really into Dokkebi, huh? Seeing how disappointed they were when they found out I wasn't a Dokkebi, seems like something must have happened here. Let's try to find out what. I'm curious to pry, but that dark cloud hovering over the chief is making me think twice about... Maybe that old physiognomist sent us all the way out here.
So I heard that you two suddenly appeared to lend aid to our village. You must be a traveler passing through. It's a symbol of gratitude, left by the Dokkebi. It's a way of expressing their thanks, although we can no longer see them. Didn't the village people mistake you for Dokkebi? The village has deep ties with the Dokkebi. Thank you for your help. But I've no more to tell you.
I heard that people are dying at Goun Plateau. We poked around and asked all kinds of questions.
Are you talking about Dohun? We have a long history with him as well. Goun Plateau was our second home, before we were kicked out and fled here.
Huh? When you said second, Does that mean this is the third? Then where's the first one?
This is quite a long story. Would you mind helping me with this before I say more? I must guide the lost and wandering Dokebi to a safer path.
Buy something while you're here. Thank you. Buy some.
I am confident. Thank you. You know...
Ever been to Sumo? I'm actually the son of Sumo's chief. It was a special village, deep within Dokebi Forest. In other words, I grew up with Dokebi since I was a child. The mark on my face is from the Dokebi. A sign of gratitude for saving a Dokebi friend from falling off a cliff when I was young.
So the first home you were talking about was Sumon in Dokebi Forest? But then, how did you all... Wait, hold on. Did you say Sumor? I thought that place was...
So, I guess you've heard the news. I mean, with the recent occurrences and all. The Yungam of the East even placed it under lockdown. The recent murder case in Moodle Village involved the chief of Sumo. My own father.
Whew. That's a tragedy that would upset the heavens. Oh, sudden leg cramp. Excuse me. Gotta walk it off.
Oh, don't mind me. Why don't you go get a glass of water?
I don't think he knows you were considered a suspect in the murder case. I'm worried that if he finds out now, in his state, who knows? People do crazy things when they're upset. Okay, but just in case, we should be prepared for the worst. And as long as the Dokebi are watching their backs, I don't think we'll be able to defeat them. And as long as the Dokebi are watching that...
Until recently, I couldn't fill my belly with anything but anger and water. We were turned away from every place we went.
I don't know the details. How did you end up coming all the way here?
Well, one thing led to another, and the wrath of Duokshini laid complete waste to Sumo Village. Fortunately, we survived, aided by the Dokebi who sided with us. And so, we found a new home in Goun Plateau. Luckily, the kind people of Goun Plateau welcomed us in. We survived by cutting down reeds in the communal farmland. We made friends and families. And just when all was settling, The Honorable Chui's servants claimed the land and drove us out. That's how we ended up here. Funny, isn't it? We used to live alongside Dokubi, cultivating the forest. And now look at us. Now, we're burning the forest down, just to feed our families. Didn't I tell you? The people of Go'un Plateau were kind. When we were there, we couldn't even imagine such horrid things. But after we were driven out, strange rumors began to circulate. They were saying the Dokubi were killing people. Someone had stolen Duakshini's bat? I have my own speculations on why such a rumor was spreading. Have you by chance seen a stone statue in the shape of a face on your way from Go'un Plateau? They are all gifts from the Dokubi. They were grateful that the village took us, the people of Sumo, in. That stone statues have the power to drive away bad energy. And yet, because of that, strange rumors began to circulate.
Watchful Kebi, powerful statues, and still sinister events keep popping up? Isn't that concerning?
That's why as soon as we heard the rumors, we decided to return to Go'un Plateau. It was pouring so heavily that day. I'd never seen such a storm. The rain was so intense that you couldn't even walk outside. And yet, there were these people in straw hats out in the downpour. When we called out to them, none, not one of them would respond. All of a sudden, as if the entire town became possessed, everyone's eyes rolled back as they hang themselves from trees.
Oh, it wasn't people. That sounds like it was ghosts.
Right then, my body started to shine with light, and some old lady emerged from my mark of gratitude. What the? Old lady, who are you?
Not old lady, Sonny. I'm Granny Death. There now, my poor little birdies. Let's go out for a picnic with Granny.
Granny Death began to sing and tap the straw hat folk with her cane. And just like that, they turned into white mist flowers and disappeared. Tell me, Granny, what are you?
I'm here as a favor to the GtaV.
What in the world were those things?
You mean those shadowy straw hat-wearing folk? Their begrudged souls now become birds.
Souls of those who passed while bearing grudges. We call them Gyusensei. They lead innocent people to their deaths. But they also... He borrowed a bat from Duakshini under the Hyungum's order. He headed to Nampo, and that's where he was killed. Perhaps my father had become a Gyusensei. When I think of it that way, that resentment, it's much easier to relate to.
How bitter must they be to still wander Go'un Plateau, unable to leave?
Those killed by Gyusensei are in turn becoming Gyusensei. What do you say? Will you help me send them off in peace?
Of course I'm more than willing to, but can we pull it off? Did a Dokebi lend you some supernatural powers?
Oh, nothing like that. But a Brewkepi did once tell me of a phenomenal recipe for a drink. I'll tell you the ingredients so you can go prepare them. Let's meet at the physiognomist's house.
I'm taking care of you, well, because I have nothing else to do.
Do-Hun, you're never wrong. A savior did indeed come to relieve me of my burdens. It's a miracle.
Nuh-uh. All I did was repay you for this elusive, bewitching Dokkaebi booze.
Huh? This man's drunk out of his mind again. How do you think he'll be of any help?
Sure, he may seem like a booze hound at a glance. In actuality, however, he's someone who even a ghost can't deceive.
What? A physiognomist that can't be deceived by ghosts? Ghosts can have their faces read too? Then, does that mean he can talk to them? Or don't tell me he can read a ghost's past? Now that would be crazy.
He can. Since Do-Hun has sent you to me, we'll finally be able to read the fortune of the Gu-sensei this time. Granny Death left this behind for me. Dokkaebi number 21 of the Netherworld.
What? Huh? Dokkaebi number 21 of the Netherworld? All I see is a broom.
She gave me this before sending me off to deal with the Gu-sensei, saying she no longer wants anything to do with them. She told me that a Dokkaebi in the Netherworld has been worried sick about me. I was told that sweeping the Gu-sensei with this broom will imprison them for a brief period of time.
Wow, Chief, that's some guardian angel. To have a Dokkaebi looking out for you even after death.
Yes, I'm grateful. However, it hasn't been much help so far. I haven't seen a Gu-sensei since then.
Mind telling us how the weather was when you went to Goun Plateau? Was it clear or overcast?
I went when the sun was up and when the sun was down. I even went with only the stars or moon to light my path.
Hey! All of you acting like I'm not here? Fill up my drink! Can't you see it's empty?
Yikes! He'll turn into a vengeful ghost from the lack of booze at this rate.
If you're gonna repay me for bringing you all together, then do it properly. Go and make me more of Dokkaebi's booze.
My goodness. I can't stand the fits he throws for alcohol. Can you bring another bottle? I'll take care of him.
Sleeping in the morning, topsy-turvy. I don't like that word. think anyone could top? Yes, this is it. Oh, this scent. It's spectacular. The aroma of pine that engulfs you before you even taste it.
Dear Lord, you'll end up drinking till sunrise. You haven't explained why in the world this chief is calling us his savior.
Don't act like you don't know the answer. Tell me, how do you think you can meet the Go-sensei?
Huh? Well, I think rain could be the answer. I heard there was heavy downpour before, right? I've seen people wearing raincoats, too. The servants at the Honorable Trez house mentioned something about rain as well. So my guess is they appear when it rains.
You're as smart as a whip. You must have been highly favored by whoever your master was, huh? Not to worry. We have the Sky Altar. But of course, we can't just use it whenever we want.
But I thought only the Yungam of the East can ascend the altar. Are you sure we can really use it?
Why is this man with such a righteous and noble face acting like such a coward? Sulian, I hope you've lit many heavy fires. The prayers of humans alone aren't enough to sway the gods of heaven and earth.
Yes, I have not missed a single day, just as you told me to. It seems that you've already foreseen everything, even today.
Many Dokkaebi will follow those flames today. From Dokkaebi Forest, they will come through that cave. Sulyun, son of Sumo. The Dokkaebi will have waited for this day as well. Cause I thought I'd be reading the fortunes of ghosts in the afterlife. To think I'd do it while I'm still living. This is worth 10 years of drinking.
Thank you. To have thought that there are still people like you left in this world. To be frank, I've resented this world for a long time. When Sumo fell into ruin, when we were kicked out of Goun Plateau and watched the trees go up in flames, I asked myself why I was still alive.
Come now, don't say such things. This village is counted on you.
Seeing people like you has made me realize this life is still worth living. Though, there's no way to recover the ruins of Sumo. Though it was short-lived, I want to protect the peace of Goun Plateau.
Oh, man, I don't know anymore. Rain or not, we're all gonna end up in prison.
I can't believe it was really possible. You did so well. You did it. We really pulled this off.
Of course we did. Huh? Whoa, do you see that? Way over there. The souls of the good sensei were sucked into the chief's broom.
Take the broom with you and head to Dohun. I'll see the Dokebi off before I go. Oh, and also, if there's ever a chance for us to sit down for a meal together, bring the Dokebi as well. If it weren't for them, you souls would have been taken by the Gu-sensei.
You're back! Your faces indeed foretell great things. Wait! If I'm about to do this, I'm gonna need a real stiff drink.
What? You still haven't had your fill? You want to be the first person to drown themselves in drink?
Hey! Do I look like a hopeless drunk to you? The booze is for the ghost, not me. Seems you've lost your voice from nights of endless crying. I can see all the paths you've walked with just a look at your face. Come, raise up your head for me. So they treated you like criminals just 'cause you took a few coins from that cave? You'd lost your youngest son while being dragged here. I see. You must have been wrought with grief. Your son came out in search of his mother. He was swept up in a hunt hosted by a noble and ripped apart by a hunting dog. Unable to overcome your bitterness, you threw away your life.
Who dares to use the Sky Altar without permission? Only those who rule over Donghae Province have the rights to this sacred place. Take everyone into custody and lock them behind bars. They will be punished accordingly.
Everyone? But all of this was done by me alone.
You dare try to deceive the Hyungam? Explain then how you made rain fall on your own!
Oh, my lord. I was only thinking to myself how great it would be to have a refreshing cup of makgeolli on a rainy day. And what do I know? It started raining. I'm not the brightest of men, so how would I have known this was such a big deal?
Is that right? You'll stand by this statement? Fine, so be it. You alone will be beaten on behalf of everyone here. And you've done your part as well, yes? Bring firewood to be burned at the beacon tower. Go!
I'm sorry. I heard what happened. They never treated us as citizens. More like cattle. We could barely make a living for ourselves. And now they tell us we must labor away for the good of Donghae without compensation. On my way here, I saw constables stationed throughout Gorun Plateau. Perhaps because we used the Sky Altar without official permission. Traveler, Go save your friend Dulce. Then, make your way to the Chungsan hamlet, the hunting dog from the Hyunggam's hunt. I found its owner and dug up something unbelievable. But right now, saving your friend is the priority. You must bring him back alive. But...
Is that really you? The Kusensei must be making me see things. Huh? You're really here? Look, the weather seems to be clearing. Was I beaten? They acted like they were, then just left. Guess they were looking for anyone to blame and throw in prison.
Younger. Did I do something wrong?
Thank the heavens you're safe. I was worried sick. Oh, and this is him. The keeper of the dog who killed that child. Ever since that day, he's been racked with guilt and decided to apply to be a stable keeper. However, I told you it was something unbelievable, didn't I? This man told me that Do-hoon was lying.
Huh? What do you mean? Okay, let's say that's true. Then where does the truth start and end?
I care for the dogs they use during the hunt here in the stables. How about you take them out yourselves? Then you'll see exactly what I mean. Didn't you notice anything strange? Yes, that's precisely it. These dogs don't bite anything, even prey. The young gun despises when the hides of his quarry have teeth marks in them, so I train them not to bite. Even I don't know for sure. All I know is that these dogs found the young boy. The child was in a daze, having fallen down a hill while wandering through the reeds. His body was mangled, clothes torn. Of course, I alerted the Youngum right away. But when I did, he threw me a water deer fawn with legs that were rotting away. Claiming these were ill omens, he told me to burn everything. So I did. I took the fawn and the tattered clothes.
And that means that his mother, after seeing the hunting dogs and the burnt remains of her son's tattered clothes, assumed he had died, and wrought with grief, she took her own life? By the gods, what kind of tragedy is this?
If my dogs hadn't found the child, he may have really died in those vast reed fields. All these dogs did was frighten the child. To think his mother took her own life for that. From what I'd heard, she'd already been suffering, and I hesitated. But to think she'd be so quick to leave this world, rumors spread like wildfire, and the Dalbo office was desperate to put them out. I had no other choice.
A burden weighs differently on everyone. Something that one can just brush away may crush another's life.
I could understand some part of what she was feeling. I have a wife and children of my own. If only I hadn't hesitated, she may have never... I've been taking care of him ever since. He's probably by the beach right now. However, after the shock of that day, he hasn't spoken a word.
I've talked with Youngu and decided that we'll take the child with us. The GtaV will be able to cure a mute child. And if I ever meet Granny Death again, I'll be sure to tell her to let his mother know that her child is safe.
In the end, all this happened because the Honorable Tre took everything, all of Gowun Plateau, for himself. Traveler, let's go back to Dalbo. We gotta find out how all this came to be.
Thank you. This boy, we will take good care of him. Come by this village again.
Who do you think you're talking? Cease your... Cease your foolishness, or I'll... You talk the talk, but do you walk the walk? The less I work, the more I earn.
Making a profit off living in extravagance. Life is good.
came at just the right time. I just finished threatening to tell on them. I saw these guys lazing about with my own 2 eyes.
What do you think you're doing? The Honorable Chue family gave us these lands for our service. Our family can make a living now.
Nothing we did was against the law. Even our ill king would leap out of his bed if he heard these false accusations. Our master was merely following the government's orders to register unlisted lands.
All we did was kick out those who were illegally occupying this place. This land was taken fair and square. So what's your problem?
What? Then you probably had an official document to kick them out, didn't you? Give it here. Is this it? Now go. Scram. Traveler, don't you think this is a bit suspicious? Strange. I'm pretty sure official papers aren't supposed to be written like this. I wonder if there's anything I can compare this to. Oh, do you see that public notice? Let's take a look. I wonder if there's anything I can compare this to. See? Look at the dates. They're different. Seems the Honorable Chue was privy to some insider information. Otherwise, the people of Goun Plateau would have registered these lands for themselves and carried on with their peaceful lives. Thanks to that Yangban green with greed, many lost their livelihood, and some their lives. This is unacceptable. Don't you agree? For now, no one's looking, right? I'm gonna take this notice with me.
Your gut's not swollen, you've just gained weight. I told you not to eat late at night. You never listen, do you?